going on, you guys? Chache coming back at you with another video today. A little bit of a different video. Not going to be playing. We're going to be spectating the top ladder games. And while we're doing that, we're going to be going over the balance changes. I'm going to start at the beginning of the video with my personal wishes for balance changes. Now I'm going to go into what I think Supercell's going to do going forward. The reason I don't have these lists really matching up is because wish list as a pro, I verse a lot of things that I think are really strong right now. But, you know, the pros don't always get to dictate what needs balanced. So we are going to start off with my wish list with one of my personal favorite cards, which I think have been out of the meta for quite a long time now. And that is going to be the Zappies. So for the Zappies, I'm really thinking that they need there's two options you can take with it. So their original nerf was they got their initial attack speed nerfed. So I think to compensate with that, they can add it so that their normal attack rate after their first attack, you can increase that speed by 0.1, the reload time. You can decrease the reload time so that way it buffs it, makes it shoot faster. Or they can take away that first attack speed, maybe 0.1 or 0.2 seconds in the reload, and it also match the animation with it so that way when they get there, it looks like they're fully charged, but they're not actually. They can fix that too. That'd be awesome. So that's my changes with the Zappies. So moving on to the second change, I think the E-Dragon actually needs some love. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of the E-Dragon, but the E-Dragon's win rate and usage rate are really low right now. So I'm thinking just a small damage buff either on that, or you can also make the electrocuting chain, you know, stun a little longer. Maybe make it so that way if you hit one unit, it stuns for the time that it stuns right now. And then if it hits 2 units, it stuns them for 0.6 seconds. If it hits all 3, it hits it for 0.75 seconds. So like hits all 3 of them for 0.75. So the more electricity is running through the people, the more it's going to do. Not like the opposite where everybody's saying if it only hits 1, it should stun it for a 1.5 second. You know, so a little bit of a different thing there. Let me know if you guys like that kind of idea or any of these ideas down below. So number 3 has got to be the Night Witch. So Night Witch has been really annoying in Golem decks for a long time. It's also been in Giant decks a couple times, but not super crazy. So I'm thinking, this is going to sound a little crazy, but you increase the spawn rate of the bats. I think like anywhere from 0.3 seconds to 0.5 seconds per wave is going to help out. That's not going to seem like a whole bunch. But, or you can make it so that way it spawns 3 bats. I really do like the spawning factor of the Night Witch. That's what makes it unique. And since they nerfed the range on it already, it kind of takes away from the actual card itself. So I think making the spawn will help it out. And by spawning 3 bats, I mean like when it's walking around, it spawns 3 bats. When it dies, it can still spawn 2. Or if they want to make it consistent, they can make it spawn 3. So that will help out, make it more in useful decks, you know, something like that. More of that. You could creep into a bridge spam type deck because it's spawning 3 bats instead of 2. It just helps out a little bit more. So that is all with my buffs. Coming in with my nerfs, though. My first nerf, really obvious, is the card that's in both of these players' decks and hands right now. It's the Fisherman. So Fisherman is absolutely crazy right now. He's broken for sure. So I think one way to actually fix it is just to fix all the inconsistencies with the card. If they fix all the glitches, I think that would be pretty much balanced. So when you tornado it, it actually gets tornadoed instead of goes yay and keeps going to your tower. If you log it, it has to retarget. You know, if they fixed all that, that'd be nice and dandy. The other option I think would be able to, you know, make it so the Fisherman is one shot by P.E.K.K.A. So reduce its HP a little bit. I don't know the exact number. I'm not the development team because the numbers are a little different there. But if you nerf it so that way it can get killed by P.E.K.K.A., I think that will change a couple interactions with it, make it not as used. I do like the being able to get it pulled, you know, pull a P.E.K.K.A. onto your side if you're using RG. It helps in that matchup. But if you're doing that, you can also block with Skeletons or any other card, and the Fisherman won't get targeted. So I think it will just make it easier. If he doesn't have to 2-shot the Fisherman, then shot everything else that's around it, that'll help out. So I think that would be a good nerf, as well as you can take it another way and just make it so that way his wind-up time is a little longer. So he has to really reach out there and then pull it back. So either one of those or any of those would be greatly appreciated. He needs to get nerfed, period. But moving on to my second and final personal nerf, I think that Expo needs either a rework or it needs a nerf. So with the ties coming out, in grand challenges and other tournaments with single lowest tower. Expo, I've been seeing a lot of it. It has been like basically turtle mode. If they can't win, they go full turtle and they just spell whatever you got, and it's just really annoying. So I think either the Expo's time needs to be reduced a little bit, and then they can, I don't know, just do something with that. Reduce the time like that it's on the board, or they like some rework like that, or they can just revert the nerf or the buff they gave it. They randomly give it 4% HP nerf. I don't know why. Expo is already good. They need to take that and maybe a little more. I'm thinking 4 to 6% HP off of it, something like that. As well as they can nerf Tesla. That could be something to go with it. That's not on my official list or not, but so yeah, that is my last nerf. Let me know if you guys want to add something to my kind of wish list, I guess, in the comments below. But now I'm going to go on to what I think Supercell is going to nerf. So this is based off of like the cry from the community. So if everybody's saying, nerf this, nerf that, then I think they're going to nerf it, something like that, as well as the obvious things like Fisherman. I'll start off with my list with Fisherman. I think they're going to either nerf his HP, or they're going to nerf the rate or the length of the pulls that he can do. So something like that, I think, is what they're going to go with. I also think that they are going to nerf Clone. As sad as that makes me sound, I love Clone so much, but I think they are going to nerf it. There's two ways they can go about it. The first way, they can make it so that way the cloned units don't keep their traits with them. So if you clone a Lumberjack, the cloned Lumberjack won't drop the rage. So that would be a very unique way to kind of kill Clone, I guess, because then way Lava Clone, when the Lava Hound pops, the Lava Pups won't be there. So you'd have to actually clone the Lava Pups. So that way it makes it a little more skillful. The other way, the more realistic way I think they're going to nerf it, is they're just going to reduce the radius on the card. So that is my second card I think they're going to nerf, and my list is kind of nerf heavy, not too many buffs. I also think they are going to nerf the Furnace. I think they're going to make either the spawn rate slower, just make it slightly slower, which will A, reduce one wave off of the Furnace, and then B, allow a poison no matter how it's placed, as long as you get that first wave in it. It will completely counter the Furnace. So I think that's something that they will do. If not this balance change, the next one. And I also think some sort of rework. The reworked cards I think that they are considering the most right now was Bowler, Witch, and Wizard. Realistically, I think it is the Witch. I saw a couple of sneak peeks or leaks or something. I'll throw up the picture right now. So that picture, it shows the Witch spawning in a circle with a little more. It kind of relates to Clash of Clans. I don't think that's a real good rework on it. I don't know how they're going to rework it, but I'm really interested. If that leak is true, then that would be pretty cool just to see it. Spawns around it now. But the only problem is if something locks onto it, it can't push it out of the way because the skeletons will just swarm it. But more skeletons around it. We'll see how it goes out. But not on this balance change, I don't think. But the next time, so in November, I think they will nerf Expo. Because right now they're kind of waiting. Seth, I know, put out a tweet saying that he wants to check how the tiebreakers go before taking any action to Expo. And right now it's just really too early. Balance changes, the official one should be released tomorrow or something like that. Tomorrow is Saturday. So we'll see how that goes. But I don't think they will nerf Expo this time around, but I do think they will nerf Expo next time around. But yeah, that is about it on my list. No boss from Supercell this time around, unless it's that rework consideration of that Witch, Wizard, or Bowler. We don't really know for sure. We don't know that leaks for sure, so don't take my word on it. But we'll have to see how it goes. So yeah, that is my list. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys kind of like these kind of talking videos with the replays in the background, let me know. I'll keep doing it. And let me know if you guys have anything on the list you guys want included or removed or changed, something like that in the comments below. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching the end of the video. Stay clashing. Peace.